How y'all doing? Y'all good?
You talked about taking a leadership role this year after a few players left in the draft class last year. Can you just talk about how that process went and how you played?
The process was difficult at first, but me and Mozzie, we held each other up. We just kept pushing through, and we got it done. I feel like we did our job. We didn't get the job done, but we made Michigan history again, 2 times in a row, back-to-back Big Ten championships. The first time we won 13 games in a season, so I feel like the season was a success, and that national championship is for this next year's team to win. Oh, like the whole combine. It's been, well, I trained out in Thousand Oaks, California at Sports Academy, and they've been trying to mentally break us down each and every step of the way because they knew once we got here, it would be the same exact thing. So I feel like this has been very easy, and plus is Michigan is different. So Herb, Coach Harbaugh, and they all prepare us for this stage. All prepare us for environments like this where high intensity situations, high levels of stress. So this is really nothing. It's just another day at Michigan. Yes, sir, I did. It was cool. I talked a lot of junk. I talked a lot of junk, uh, but it was great. That's another big brother that I have that I can always go to, always work with. So I'm happy. I'm happy I got to work with him, and I hope our relationship extends longer in the future.
Did you think Devin would be there, or did he roll out?
Oh no, no. He came out to me, so my agency hired him to come out and work with me on multiple occasions. They actually picked him, and I knew him from various Rashawn Gary, Josh Uche. So he has a lot of NFL guys. So I was all for it when they suggested him.
Before you felt completely healthy with the Seahawks?
It took a while. It definitely took a while. Towards the end of the season, I tried to push through it. Didn't go in my way, but it's all God's plan. The championship game, I wasn't fully healthy either, but I couldn't let my team down. But this offseason has been really hard, just trying to get back to 100%. But I'm feeling good, I'm feeling ready, and now I'm ready to go after it tomorrow.
Will you do everything?
I'm still talking up with my agency, but I'm planning to do something.
Like, you were really good, obviously, in high school, college sports.
Mm.
What do you feel like you learned in that
Um, Dang. I just learned that God doesn't always give you what you want when you need it, when you want it. It's that process was a learning process for me. It was a growth process. I could have easily left Michigan and went to a different school, but I was compelled to stay and rough it out and figure it out on my own. And I had my family with me, my teammates with me, so that was easy. New coaching staff helped a lot too, and I was able to just push through it and help myself get on the team.
I want to ask you about Ohio State. Obviously, the last 2 years were very similar.
Mm.
Do you remember a moment like very similar to
Last year, like in 20,
2019?
yeah. I mean, I went against him probably like a couple times. I feel like he's a really good player. I have nothing bad to say about him. Both really everybody at Ohio State, I feel like is really good. Outside of the rivalry, I'm not a Michigan Wolverine anymore, so I can talk about it. So it's I feel like they're really good players, and I'm excited to go against them in the NFL. I really didn't get my full competition that I wanted, but I want the rematch when we get to the NFL.
Where are the Seahawks?
Yes. The Bears. No, I had the dang, you put me on the spot. The Browns, the Seahawks, the Raiders, the Saints, the Giants, and the Eagles. Yeah.
You've been growing up. Like, what pass rushers in the NFL have you looked at and been able to take some notes from?
I try to look at all of them. There's always something to offer. Always something to look at each and every person. I like to look at the BOSA brothers, Hassan Reddick has definitely come up on my list a couple of times. Brandon Ingram, Myles Garrett is a big body, kind of similar to myself. So I try to look at each and every person to see anything I can study, anything I can mimic.
What about Miles, especially, stands out to you?
He's a big, strong dude just like me. So he uses a lot of power. So that falls into my wheelhouse.
How do you think Mozzie
Oh, what'd you say? I can't. I
How
can't.
do you think Mozzie is the combine his development?
You say how is Mozzie doing at the combine?
How do you think Mozzie will play with the combine? How do you think he'll do?
I think he'll do amazing. Mozzie was what, the number one freak in college football. Y'all don't see what I see. I'm letting y'all know Mozzie's like a different. Mozzie's not a human being. Mozzie's we call him what do we call him? We call him a Viltrumite. Viltrumite. We call him the Samaritan. You know that movie on Prime Videos? We call him the Samaritan. He's a big old gorilla, man. We love Mozzie. Yeah, I just wish y'all could like just see what I see from him in the weight room. It's insane. He's probably one of the strongest human beings I've ever met. Physically, a big guy moving at that speed is dangerous as well. And he's very, very powerful. One of the most powerful people I've ever met.
Mike, have you met with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers yet?
I have not.
Are you supposed to this week?
I'm just going it day by day, and just if they want to meet, they want to meet. I'm excited for it, but if not, I'll probably meet with them another time, probably during pro day.
Do you have any experience in other sports? Going back to high school or anything like that? Any other competitive experience?
Well, you said high school?
Yeah. Do you have any experience with other sports?
I played a little bit of basketball, like in middle school, my freshman year in high school, but I really didn't like it. I mean, I liked it, but I liked football a lot more, so I focused on it. But I would always go to like the rec and go to different parks, and that's how I got my conditioning in. Me and my sister used to run the courts, so.
Mike, I wanted to ask you about you guys had two quarterbacks the last couple of years. Can you kind of compare and contrast what Cade McNamara was like versus Jaylen McCarthy, and maybe both intangibly and then what they brought?
I don't really like to compare it to people that are two really different and both bring a lot to the team like that. All I would say is that they're both amazing human beings. Both bring different aspects to our team. But comparing and contrasting, that's not really what I want to do because it wants to make one person seem better than the other. So I feel like both of them are great quarterbacks. I'm excited to see what Cade does at Iowa, and I'm excited to see what JJ does at Michigan. Both quarterbacks are destined for great futures.
What did Cade do well, especially 2 years ago when you guys won your first major?
Cade, I think Cade was the commander on our offense. Just making the right decisions, making the right plays, making the right, just like I said, making the right decisions based on the down and distance, the situation. He was great at situational football. Probably one of the smartest people IQs on our team. So he was an amazing person.
And JJ, how did he help? What did he do well?
I feel like JJ was the playmaker that just kind of gave us a lot of energy. Our defense fed off of him. Our defense fed off the offense fed off the defense, and we played really, really good complementary football. The offense held the ball for long periods of times. Our defense got offenses off 3 and outs, only 6-play drives. So I feel like we complement each other very well. Wait, what'd you say? Actually, I talked to Zach Harrison. I feel like they're cool guys. I mean, once we take off the uniform and stuff like that, I feel like we can all agree that we're all just human beings. We're all just football players trying to do what we love. So I feel like it wouldn't be hard at all. I feel like we're all cool. We're all football players. But when November comes around, that shit dead. Excuse my language, but I'm sorry. Excuse my language, but. We already talked about the game, so we talked about it next year. What the plans are. I'm definitely gonna be calling him. He's probably gonna be calling me. So.
Mike, you obviously played with David and Java, Nate Hutchinson. What are some things that maybe you took from their game, or specific pass rush, style of study, anything that you learned from guys that kind of perhaps
I just one thing I took from I'd say one thing I took from both of them. I took from Jabba was just the mindset that he had going into each and everything. He went from not playing just like me to could potentially been a first round draft pick if he didn't get hurt. So we should talk all the time. He talked to me all the time my senior year just about mentally what I need to be at. Mike, you need to lock in, do everything you need to do. Come on, like I would say mentally he just like helped me out, especially my senior year. And the thing I learned from Aiden was just the attention to detail that he took to the game. He film study to always carrying like a journal or a notebook, him meditating so nothing can really get in his mind space or affect him. Just little stuff like that, where it's just like he just calmed himself down. No, I don't. Nah, he doesn't emphasize. Emphasize the combine as much. He just emphasizes that he tries to mentally mess us up any way he can. So whether that's sitting a 6 a.m. like we have a 6 a.m. the next morning at 10 o'clock, whether it's like he'll literally call numbers. He'll pick like we'll all be in a line, and like every fifth person has to go in the cold tub and come back out, and then has to do the conditioning. Like he'll try to mentally like screw us any chance he can get just to see how we would react, and then that transferred over to every game that we played or anything we've gone through. Like nothing really fazed us. Even though we lost that TCU game, you saw a Michigan team that was fighting to the very end. So I feel like that's what Coach Herb does for us.
We talked earlier about Jabba, about Hutchinson. I talked to those guys last year at the combine, and they both said to keep an eye out for you next year. Who's the guy that you want to say, like, hey, next year, you guys are going to talk about this player?
Man, in the Edge group, I have no idea because there's so many great guys going in. Some good guys coming in as a freshman as well. Some freshmen that are really good. Some juniors that are seniors that are going to step up. So, man, we edge rush you. So there's going to be a person every single year coming out.
Rising seniors, is there one guy that you're most excited to see?
I have two guys. Definitely Jaylen Harrell and Braiden McGregor. Why am I saying that? Braiden and Jaylen, I'm really excited to see what they can do. I feel like Jalen's a Sam that can rush the passer on third down, and Braiden is a athletic freak, and I think both of them are going to do really, really well. Like Jaylen stepped up when I was hurt in the Purdue game. Braiden had a lot of good snaps this year as well. Came in clutch in the Michigan State game with a sack. So I feel like both of them can do really great things. I'm not gonna lie. In high school, I wanted to be a hooper. So like I didn't like playing. I really watched football until I got to college, and I really had to study it in order to get on the field. But in basketball, I just went to the rec all the time. But played basketball. Would say, oh, I'm a hooper, not really a football player, but I played football. But I don't really look at football like that. I'd probably say, yeah, I don't really watch football like that.
Can you talk about sportsmanship and how important it is to you?
Like being good to the other team.
Other team, officials, sidelines?
I mean, it's always good to be sportsmanship. I'd say, yeah, we can be a good sport, but between the whistle, after the whistle, you can be respectful and stuff like that. But I would say respect the refs, just stay disciplined. Not really. Sportsmanship is cool. Love your brother, but yeah, just yeah, that's it.
When you got there, how much was that a culture and how much the team kind of incorporating set
We accept any and all people who want to be great and want to be Michigan Wolverines. So if you want to be a Michigan Wolverine, by all means come, but just expect that we're going to work. Coach Harbaugh preaches success. Those who stay will be champions. You know, that we really lived and breathed that these past 2 years, just to never have the season that we had in 2020. So if people want to come, fine. But I would just definitely that model would be Olu, just coming in and grinding and being captain off you just coming here. So that model will definitely be after Olu. But yeah, you can come. Just be prepared to work.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you.